Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to dive right into it, but I would like to remind you before I do, if you haven't subscribed already, we're going up to 70,000 this month. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Subscription is totally free. I also have a membership program that's separate than the subscription. I'm going to put a link up there. You can check that one out. Let's jump into it and see what's coming your way. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. So if you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate. I see there's actually some good news, a window of opportunity showing up here for you. There's a pathway opening, and I kind of see the arms of a person like actually whirling, and their hair is actually flowing in the wind. So this can be a freeing experience for you. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little stuffy. I got very emotional. I come across this beautiful video of some children, and that got me emotional. So that's why my nose sounds a little stuffy. And so what I have here is 3 shooting stars actually showing up here very soon. This 3, you can see 1, 2, 3. This can be 3 different desires that you have, or 3 different gifts, blessings you're going to be receiving. The timeline wise, this is actually where we begin the timeline. It seems like very close to today. And I see there's a cloud up here. The cloud kind of seems like a rain cloud with actually like there's an emoji even with the rain cloud with like a little lightning bolt under it. That kind of reminds me of that. This is actually maybe like the emotions. The clouds can symbolize emotions, but the lightning bolt is actually symbolizing of a good idea. So maybe the inspiration about this regarding this blessings coming forward as a good idea, maybe even an anger moment, because sometimes what happens is certain things actually anchors us and forces us to make a decision, and this can be about a subject that you're wondering, like maybe you're thinking about, but you couldn't make a decision. But now this is going to be like the last drop in the ocean. This is going to actually start to storm here. And that storm, you're going to start like come up with the idea or maybe inspiration to do something. Okay. For example, maybe you have a certain vehicle that you're using, which keeps breaking down, but maybe you don't really know how to change it, replace it, or maybe even get it fixed. But this can be a moment that you're gonna get angry about it, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna do this now, and that when you follow that solution, that will resolve everything. And then maybe 2 things more after that. It's not only one thing, it's going to resolve 2 issues after that. One of the things here, we have a horse face. Horses means wish fulfillment. So the second thing you will be doing can be something that will be fulfilling your wishes. I see 2 things here. Okay, I see 2 horses face again. This kind of reminds me of the deck that I used last week had 2 of swords with 2 unicorns actually. This can be a moment of decision. And after you receive the blessings, the gifts, maybe you're going to be getting them as an offer. You might be stuck in between 2 decisions here. The thing is here though, when we look closer, you see in the middle of 2 horses' faces, I see a lighthouse standing on an ocean here. Okay, not on an ocean. They stand on the land of the ocean, the corner of the ocean, basically in a land. Like this can be your true north, true light in the dark that you're following. Okay, so if you are stuck between 2 decisions, 2 options, this can be whichever one actually gives you most pleasure, gives you the most light, peace, and comfort. Because if you're lost in, let's imagine that you're lost in the sea, you're going like in the complete darkness and you see a light, and when you see that light, and immediately you know, if you're a trained experienced sailor, you know that that's the I want to say street lamp. It's not a street lamp. It's a lighthouse. You know that's a lighthouse, and immediately as soon as you see that, you know, okay, there's the land. You know you're safe. You know you're safe. You can save yourself from the situation. So it gives some comfort. Confidence comes to you when you see that. So I feel like here, whatever that you're confident about in the situation, I even see someone actually throwing their hands up in the air and celebrating, that you should be choosing that option. Okay, I see the one that is actually on the left side. So This can be the past, this can be the future. So maybe something, the first idea comes to your mind is actually going to be the thing to go. It can be that option, can be clarified by that. But whatever it is actually makes you feel that peace is the key here. Moving on from that, I see a bird actually sliding down here. Birds don't need to slide down. So this can be a bird in need, maybe someone who needs your support, someone who makes their money by communication or connecting people, but they are not flying anymore, means that they might be in need of your help. Another bird, now I'm looking at my penguins here, they slide that, they don't fly. So they're birds, I think they're birds. So this can also be someone loyal to your cause, and the penguins, they mate for life. This can be someone, a friend that you have been like engaged with, like maybe all your life long. They're ride or die, and it seems like they're sliding down this sleigh, like the slope, and they're coming into your life. Maybe they're in need for you to catch them, and but most of the time, when I see this kind of energies, I see, like I say, do not just put yourself in front of them, try to stop them, because they might have a momentum which can crash to you. But I feel like they're not like coming with a momentum. This is like a slow pace that they are actually coming forward. This can even be an idea that they have that you can participate into, because Geminis, you are actually intellectually geniuses, and your perspective can change this person's actually projection into the future trajectory. Okay, I see here there's another cloud appearing. I see there's a person, looks like a woman. She's actually looking like a cartoonish character. Right there, her nose is a cross. You see the cross, her nose. She has a little hair, like tie. Her hair is tied. There's an eagle above her head, and she has an older woman actually giving her advice. And she might be actually like wondering, oh, is this going to work for me? Is this the right option for me? And this woman, older woman, keeps giving her advice. So this can be, again, your feminine side. Maybe you're actually receiving information from someone wiser than you, maybe older than you, maybe not wiser, but older. Another thing here is maybe you are the one giving the information to someone who's in need. The thing is here, this is creating a tree of life. So this can be a lifestyle for you. Maybe this is your this is what you do for a living, like giving advice and showing direction. So like this can be applicable to any field of work. That's why I don't want to limit it to one field, because you might be like a social media advisor, you might be a teacher, a therapist, doctor. They all like, they give advice to people. So seems like here this can be your energy. Maybe you're planting a seed to make it and grow it into a tree. Maybe this is something that you tried once and it just worked out. And I even see a legal paper coming forward. You might even get like a long-term contract out of this like interaction. Another thing here, if this is you, you might be the one advising, like maybe just giving them this person a peace of mind by questioning what they do with their methods. And that can be the contract that is actually going to, like, your role in that contract as well. It's going to be, you're going to get offered because you are actually questioning the way the people actually do things. Maybe you're bringing a different approach to the table here. Okay. I see here there's like many things I see. I see a masculine figure holding bottles in his hand. He's wearing a hat. The hat kind of looks like this bracket. And it's probably they're holding many things in their mind. Their arm is looking one way, their face is looking another way. It looks like he has a pipe in his mouth. And he has looking towards two children here. This can be a family guy who has a job in their hand, but also takes care of their family. Maybe an old school dad in your life. Maybe someone that is a protector of you, or like maybe someone guiding you from heavens. It can be someone in your life as well. And they have a penguin here. So this person is a loyal character here. The second thing I see is like the rooms shifting, okay? Like there's a room right here, there's a room right there, there's a room right there. It's like keep shifting places. So this can be happening through a masculine, divine masculine in your life, or maybe someone who has masculine energy. They're shifting the structure of the things. With their help, you are maybe like elevating to a higher level. And I kind of see this shape looks like butterfly. Maybe this can be also indicative of a metamorphosis in your timeline, changing your mindset, changing your mind about something, and that will be raising you to a higher structure, higher level when you change your perspective about the situation. I see towards the end of the cup, there's a gateway opening and there's someone smiling in there. So it seems like here that change is going to affect your life in a positive way. And let's dive into your saucer. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. I see two small hills in front of you. Your energy field is intact, but it is open. So you're probably open to new creative things. There are two fish here appearing. Small little material gifts might be coming forward. And it seems like whatever your desire is, it's happening really fast in a very light manner. The thing is here, two fish can be small little gifts you're going to be getting, or this can be like financial offers, something financially satisfying you as well. And then it is going to put you on a pathway of like a traveling to a different land, or maybe to a different mindset. And it has two little hills here. The hill can be in front of you because maybe you are actually carrying the past thoughts, ideas, that you had, and you might have to overcome them, let them go. Maybe you had some sort of like a judgment about certain issues, certain things. You might have to just cross them here, and that can be the challenge in front of you. Other than that, you don't have any challenge. Nobody's stopping you. I see along the way 1, 2, 3. This is a bird. This can be good news coming. 1, 2, 3 different. This kind of looks like an ice cream too, like pleasurable little gifts. This can be also like little money bags like these. Maybe you're manifesting like little pieces of like money, cash, or resources showing up. And I see here there's a fairy, elementals. I don't know if you believe in fairies or elementals, or like the things that our eyes cannot see, basically. I feel like if something has been written by people, I don't feel like human beings are that like creative. They've probably like seen, felt, or some sort of like experienced this energies. That's why we have them in our historical records, and like maybe even or like mythology. So, but if you don't believe them, it's okay. This can be like an angelic help coming forward, or someone with very good soul, with good intentions showing up. They're on the border of your energy field. So they might really need you to allow them in order to help you. So that requires you to maybe like meet a new person, or when you meet them, maybe I see there's a sword here. Sword usually indicates like communication, because you're the sword sign, air sign, but sometimes sword can indicate actually maybe a little bit hostile attitude. And it seems like here maybe this person needs you to drop that weapon, and you don't need to protect yourself from them, because they're not going to have that kind of intrusive attitude when they show up. Okay, let's dive into your tarot now. We're going to be starting with what's your intention when it comes to the blessings coming your way? What would you like to manifest? What do you want to create? And I'm going to put this on the side, because in this deck, actually instruction, it says if any card falls out unintentionally, keep them in the mix, because they carry a message as well. Okay, let's see what your intention is here. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. So the first I thought maybe you want to get over the heartbreak, but now I'm thinking maybe it just come to me. I need to consider both things that is coming to my mind. Maybe you want to break someone's heart. That can be the situation too, because maybe they hurt you and you just want to return the favor. But the thing is here, overall, 3 of Swords is actually not only like emotional heartbreak. This is also maybe having a disappointment, because it is the air signs. Air signs all about logic, intellectual mind, and also like thinking things through, like planning. Like that's the energy of the sword. Maybe you have been planning certain things, but it didn't really work out the way you wanted to be. That's why you might have a disappointment. This is your intention to take this disappointment, turn it around, and create, turn it into your accomplishment, basically. And there's something that you learned out of those experiences, and you want to use those experiences as like your, basically, this is the universe. This is the last card in the major arcana, like ending the story that you started in actually a victorious way, rather than ending it in like a defeated way. Okay. What's the block here is we have, this is the 4, the monarch. Okay. This is, I feel like this is the Aries, the Emperor energy. They name the cards in a different way. So she has a lion next to her, and she's holding the Ankh. Even though, let me see, I feel like this is Major Arcana. This is the energy of the exactly 4 is the energy of the Aries, the Emperor. Yeah. But she's holding the Ankh, which is the symbol of feminine energy. We have butterflies here. There's a transformation happening within you. Basically, this is what it states. The block is maybe you don't really want to take the charge when it comes to changing things, or maybe you are actually like stressed out by these people who take too much of the charge of the things and manipulate situations. Okay, and this goddess is like surrounded by butterflies, so I feel like your block is actually going to turn into your strong power when you allow it to transform some things within you. The block can be the also authority and the power. Maybe you have like a legal institution in front of you, or like a governmental thing in front of you. That's what you need to overcome. Maybe you need to find the ideas, necessary ideas, or the methods to really whatever it is happening here with this authority, whatever the hardship that you're having, to overcome that. You need to find a way to do it intellectually, okay, rather than emotionally. The solution to that is Queen of Pentacles being resourceful, because she is extremely resourceful. She grows grows the crops basically. She has a beautiful bunny right there. This is symbolizing her abundance. She's holding the coin, which is her resources, in her hand, and using them carefully in order to achieve success in what she does. So it seems like that's going to be your overall solution here. And when you find the resources, yes, you showed up as a Nymph of Swords. Nymph of Swords is the Page of Swords. This is your planning through. The final result is when you find the necessary resources and use them in the right way, you will end up achieving success in what you do, completing this journey with the Universe card, and also receiving those, whatever it is that you want to receive, that solution. Nymph of Swords is when you achieve success. This is actually suggesting you start better, pick up your pen and paper, start planning, writing down your future plans, because this is going to be a victory that will open up new opportunity, doors of new opportunity, brings the new ideas, and maybe a new projection or new plans of future. So start planning them before the things happen. Also, when you achieve success, you're going to be actually guided towards planning the new things, because this is the end of this journey, this heartbreak or whatever that has been happening in your life, and you're actually stepping into a new journey, because the Universe is the last card, and then we start the Fool's journey again with the 0. Okay, let's see where you are at this moment in your life, and then we're going to go where you're going. We're going to look into that. Okay. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. Okay. I felt the energy of someone. I thought you might be the person, or someone actually with an information coming forward to you. Turtle is actually, they carry their house on their back. So this can be someone who has been through the things. And recently I saw a skeleton of actually like a turtle. Basically, they're attached to their home. So this can be someone who's attached to their ideas. However, their attachment is not a bad thing, because those ideas, those thoughts, those ways are the ones that actually worked for this one. And that's why when they show up, they're going to be giving you very solid and like applicable information. Okay, and a mentor, elder, or otherwise, one will instruct you at this time, but she may come in the form of a young person too. Okay, and listen, choose this person well. Your mentor must be a good teacher. Indigenous ancestral practice of your bloodline and spirit lines are being claimed. So if you have those kind of like practices yet that you do, prayer rituals, this can also help you call in this person. Okay, let's get into, okay, this is where you're going with this one we're going to be looking at, because I just, to create like a line of questions intentionally with the cards. This is where you're going. Third house, I use the potential of my mind to the fullest. Third house actually represents the communication and the siblings and closeness and family. And let's guess what? The third house is being ruled by Gemini. This is your energy. So I use the potential of my mind to the fullest. You need to really work your mind. Nymph of Swords is your energy as well. You need to analyze the situations, ask the right questions. When you think you found the right answer, you need to follow up and write them down and express them in the necessary places. That's actually going to lead you to your final successful outcome here. Let's see which feeling you need to create more of, or maybe focus on more of in your life during this period of time. We have the light. Guys, I cannot make this up. This is like, I cannot make this up. There you go. Like, this is not, nothing is actually scripted here. This is all inspired. We have the light showing up with the lighthouse. So focus on initially your inner light, basically, and then the light around you. Okay, that's going to be very crucial for you to be in the positive mood and just attract the positive things as well. Shine your light for all to see. You are a lighthouse, and your light can illuminate any dark areas of your life. Are you being called to shine your light for others, to show them the way physically, mentally, or spiritually? It seems like here you have this leadership spirit. The Emperor energy is that. That's the block. Maybe you're don't want to take the charge. That's why it's showing up as a block. You don't want to lead. You just want to be in the mix. But the thing is, it's within you. It just wants to come out. It's your maybe soul purpose, okay? So when you eliminate yourself, first you give yourself the light yourself up, and then you're going to be the light for others as well. For when your light shines fully, you have the ability not to illuminate your own path, but also the path of others. If you feel your light is dimming, it's time for self-care. Nurture yourself with relaxation, meditation, and the healthy nutrition of fresh foods until you feel your energy and light restored. It's beautiful. I love this energy for you. Let's see a final sigil. Okay, this can be actually used to maybe seal the magic in your life, or you can create an affirmation with it. You can write it down somewhere to remind you of your true purpose. Okay, let's see. We have the happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends coming into your life. This can be the symbol for that. We have the J and the K. This can be in someone's names also, or maybe you can write down someone's names. But the thing is, overall here, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. I feel like this is first within you, creating that partnership with your higher self, your inner child, and yourself, your ego self, and then via others. This can be useful for that energy, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.